We have seen an alleged murder with such specific text messages about the alleged murder weapon, where it was hidden, how it was placed, what was on it, but also it was very touching in a way that I think many of us didn't expect. A very intimate portrait into this relationship between the suspect's roommate and the suspect himself, with him repeatedly calling his roommate, who is transitioning, calling him my love, and I want to protect you, my love. So it was this duality of someone who the attorney said not only jeopardized the life of Charlie Kirk and the crowd, but was doing it in front of children, which is one of the aggravating circumstances of this case. And on the other hand, he was, speaking so lovingly about his partner. So a very interesting and, as Pierre said, riveting press conference, David.
It was, Tyler.
Excuse me, how messed up is this? How messed up is this scene? Now, if they were just talking about a regular person, that's one thing. But they're talking about a young man who assassinated Charlie Kirk in broad daylight. And you almost see like they're trying to twist the narrative, right? Because what's been going on, obviously, is that, yes, we feel bad about the assassination, but people have not shown empathy because of the notion that Charlie Kirk was a racist, which I don't believe, because you gotta watch the clips. You can't just watch clips, you gotta watch full debates and see what he's talking about. But so anyway, what that reporter was talking about was basically a conversation between Tyler Robinson and his trans girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever it is. And he's trying to paint the narrative that, oh, you know what? These guys were really in love, and making it seem sentimental, right? Making it seem like, you know what? Tyler did what he had to do to defend his love for his trans partner. They're trying to twist the narrative because they want to make it seem like Charlie Kirk hated trans people so much that this is something Tyler had to do to defend his love for his trans person. You see the narrative that the network's going to try to do? Now you got to watch them closely, because the left does not look good during this whole thing that's going on. They're going to try to twist the narrative where they want you to feel empathy for Tyler Robinson. They're going to push this narrative. They're going to make it seem like, oh, this is a love story. They're going to soften your heart. And they're going to do it the more and more it gets closer to the time when, you know what, they're going to say Tyler Robinson's going to get a death penalty. And when that happens, they want to soften America to the point where they start rooting for Tyler Robinson not to get the death penalty. They'll start rooting for Tyler Robinson to say he was a victim. They're going to start rooting for Tyler Robinson to be the hero in this. This sounds crazy now, but this is how deranged this is becoming, and this is a way of the left wanting to make Charlie Kirk look like the enemy without saying that he's enemy. This is messed up, and I don't see this dying anytime soon. They're trying to make a Tyler Robinson fan club, and if you haven't woken up to what the left be trying to do, to trying to make Kirk look out to be a hateful man and try to make Tyler Robinson looking out to be a victim. I don't know. What are your thoughts on this? This is so messed up. This ain't no love story, man. This person deserves the punishment for assassinating Charlie Kirk. And that's it is what it is. It's not a mental illness issue. It's not anything like that. But if it is an issue like that, then he needs to deal with it in prison, and whatever comes out of it following that. But anyway, I want to know your thoughts. Share and subscribe to Born with Purpose, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right, God bless. Peace.